Okay, I was getting a 55, and this one isn't recording too badly, but I was getting a 55 signal about 4 inches deep, and there you have it. It's a nickel, and whenever you get those, you want to go ahead and dig them, because there's a chance that gold comes up at that frequency as well. All right, well, here you have it. I'm in north central Washington on an old school field, and out into the play area, and I've got all this to detect. So very nice May day, about 65 degrees, windy, and well, stand by and see what we'll come up with on the next one. All right, here we go. Okay, I was getting a signal in the middle 60s, and it looks like a high school medallion by Johnstone. I've already picked it up, and it was about 6 to 7 inches down, and I do believe it's 10K, which is typical for school and academic rings medals by the Johnstone company. All right, there you have it, 10K, and I'll clean that up, and we'll review that later on at the end of the program. All right, nice little medal there. On to the next one. Okay, I was getting a high 80s. Looks like I've got a ring. See if I can get into that a little bit. Yep, right there in the plug. Haven't taken it out yet. See if I can get a better shot on it. All right. Oop. Haven't read it yet. All right. I think it's silver. It's heavy. All right, we'll check it out. We'll do a cleanup and then show you on the last part of the footage. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, I'm getting another strong signal here, about 3 inches, high 70s, low 80s, and hopefully the wind isn't interfering with the audio on this video. All right, stand by. We'll see what we got. Okay, it turned out to be a pocket spill, 2 clad quarters, 2 nickels. So 60 cents, about 3 inches down. That's why I was getting the mixed signals of 70s and 80s. There you go. On to the next one. Okay, looks like I found another one of those class pendants. I'm actually in my hometown after a number of years. Obviously, I did not graduate in 2009, a few years before that. But there you have it. I'm on the old football field, having a pretty good day. And this is the third of such pendants I found. 2 of the 2004, and now this one 2009. This is about 4 or 5 inches down, and it rang up in the 80s, so this could be silver. I did not check on the back, or maybe not. We'll clean it up, and at the end of the program we'll take a look at it in a little bit more detail. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, now here's something unusual. A tube of something. It's coming up as a penny signal, about 5 inches deep. When I first hit it, I thought it was just a little bit of can slaw, but no, that's an actual tube of something. Industrial cement or something, epoxy glue or something like that. It just shows, just, you know, goes to show you what you can find in our public parks. Sometimes I get out here and I go on a hunt, and lo and behold, I find the most unusual stuff. All right, on to the next one. Okay, my next find apparently is a clad dime, about 3 inches down, 82 on the Garrett AT Pro. I'm hunting in all metal mode or pro mode and running my discrimination about 34. All right, on to the next one. Okay, my next find is a clad dime, and this has been in the ground for a while. Came up as an 82 on the Garrett AT Pro, about 4 or 5 inches down. See if I can get a close zoom in on it. And you know, what I'm finding is with the soil conditions in the Pacific Northwest as they are, clad essentially rusts, and they come out looking rather tan, just like this clad dime is. Let me see if I can get in just a tad bit closer here. Alright, there you have it. Clad dime, 3 inches deep, Garrett AT Pro. On to the next one. Okay, I just pulled out a clad quarter. I'm getting a similar signal, an 88, which is generally a clad quarter, although it could be a big silver ring. So I'm going to go ahead and dig this live. Stand by. And I generally do that to mark the spot of where my coil is at dead center and chase it with the pro pointer. See, I'm right on top of it. It's actually quite shallow. Almost a surface fine. About a ½ inch down. And I'm just going to pop the turf just a tad. Flip it over and see what we got. There we go. Another clad quarter. And this brings me close to 100 for the year. I'm trying to break 1,000 for the year. I'm well short. All right, on to the next one. Okay, I'm getting another one just like inches away from the last one. Looks like another clad quarter, so that's the third clad quarter. Could have been just a little spill. Separated. That's when you can tell somebody was either running or walking fairly quick. The coins are scattered but still within close proximity of each other. I'm going to go ahead and dig this one live as well. Stand by. Again, I'm just going to mark dead center in my coil because that's where I pinpoint from, and then chase it down with the pro pointer. Right there. It's almost a surface find. And I'll just pop the turf up with my digger. So very, very shallow. It's in the plug. And there we go, the third clad quarter. Just like that. And I'll focus and come on in and take another gander at that. Alright. 3/4 pocket spill. Not bad, I'll take it. Still, I haven't gotten any jewelry in quite a bit. So for those silver rings. So hopefully that's on the next dig. Alright. On to the next one. Can you believe it? I'm getting a fourth signal, most likely clad quarter 88, and I'm a big advocate of always, you know, rescanning your hole, or actually rescan the area. Let's go ahead and see what it is. Hopefully it's a quarter. Hopefully it's a ring. Let's dig this one live. Stand by. Just like the other three, very close to the surface, maybe a ½ inch down, if that. And I'm just going to use the tip of my digger and then flip the plug over, still attached to the curve. Okay, whatever it is, it's in the plug. Tight. Hard to get at. There we go. There we go. I want to minimize the damage I caused. There we have it. The fourth clad quarter. I'll bring that up to you. There we are. Again, one of those state quarters. So 4 clad quarters in a minute or so. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and recheck the area once again and just kind of broaden out my my sweeps with the coil, and just kind of you know, work a double 8 patterns what I use, and stand by. We'll see what comes up. All right, on to the next one. Alright, welcome to the wrap-up. I'm going to go through this one fairly quick. I started out with a fairly decent amount of quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had about 24, 25, 26 quarters, and there they are right here. What was really cool was going back to my hometown after 20 some odd years and finding all of these pendants on the same day at the same hunt. And let me go ahead and zoom in on those a little bit here for you. Really nice patina on them. I found these on the old football field. Some of them are in better shape than the other are. I thought they were 14 karat gold, but they're only plated. And so that's, you know, not as good as I thought. But still, you know, great for a hunt. Here's a 1974 Canadian quarter, and I thought, because I was pulling up so many clad quarters, that this was another clad quarter. And then I looked at it carefully, and it turns out to be a 1974 Canadian quarter. An interesting thing about this is the nickel content. It's almost entirely made up of nickel, 90 some odd % nickel, and in really great shape for being that old. Alright, and here's some of the rings I found. This one right here is the one that you saw me pulling out of the ground here on the footage right here. This is definitely .925 silver, and the next one right here, I did not film. as strange as it is, it looks like a kid's ring. It's got some type of gem in it, but it's also .925. That's sterling silver, and it's quite heavy. It's 8.4 grams. And this I thought was silver, but it's not, and I don't know what it is. It could potentially be aluminum, alloy of some type. And then we go on to the pennies. I've had pretty good luck on pennies. This is like 63 pennies. And going over to the nickels, getting a tighter shot on the nickels. 7 nickels, 7 clad nickels, no war times. You really got to dig the nickels too, you know. It's funny though, because every time I go out and I get a bunch of clad, nickels are always, you know, they're always the fewest and far in between. And I'm hoping, you know, that when I do go out, I do get a lot of those signals, because they're in the same band or frequency as what you would see when you're hunting gold. Here are my dimes, about 23 dimes or so. And here's a better shot of the whole find there, Eastern Washington in May. Alright, there you have it. Another hunt, another episode by yours truly, the Hell Deep Digger. Please subscribe and thumbs up if you care. And, well, all I can say is on to the next one. Thanks for your support.